Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a world premiere, the McAllen ISD Back to School General Assembly 2023.
Where the grapes of wrath are stored, he hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Marching, truth is 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 marching. Truth is marching, truth is marching, glory, glory, hallelujah, glory, glory, hallelujah, glory, glory, hallelujah, his truth is marching on.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you would remain standing for the presentation of colors and the singing of our national anthem. The McAllen High School JROTC Color Guard is commanded by Cadet First Lieutenant Itzel Ramos, who is carrying the American flag. The Texas flag is being carried by Cadet First Lieutenant Dylan Garza. The Bulldog Battalion flag is being carried by Cadet Command Sergeant Major Elizabeth Puente. The right guard is Cadet Sergeant First Class Antoine Nomog, and the left guard is Cadet Sergeant Rolando Lara. You may be seated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to roll out the red carpet. Here come our campus Teachers of the Year, our Counselors of the Year, and Technology Teachers of the Year. Time for the roll call. You all ready for roll call? We're going to start with the Mackay vertical team and Dr. Albert Canales of Mackay.
All right, I want to thank congratulations. Thank you for being here. We'd like to big a warm welcome for our Teacher of the Year, Miss Rita Romero. Congratulations. We are Mackay.
Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Carmona with Achieve Early College High School and with the Teacher of the Year, Miss Catherine Villarreal West. Congratulations, Miss Catherine Villarreal West.
Stallion Nation! I'm Rebecca Bechtold, the principal of Morris Middle School, and I'm happy to announce our Teacher of the Year, Miss Dorina Kingston.
Travis Terriers! From Travis Middle School, Teacher of the Year, Carla Davila.
Hi everyone, I'm Teresa Treadla, principal at Victor Fields Elementary. Representing us are our campus Teacher of the Year, Ms. Dulce Loera, and the District Elementary Technology Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Tanya Gonzalez. Fields Falcons!
Ben Milam Elementary, where are you? Hi, my name is Stephanie Freeland. I'm the principal of Ben Milam Elementary, and I'm proud to introduce our Teacher of the Year, Miss Violeta Rico.
Stand up, Perez Pioneers! I am Veronica Delgado, the proud principal of Dr. Pablo Perez Elementary, and representing our campus is the amazing Teacher of the Year, Jessica Garza. Pioneer, pioneer, pioneer pride. Let's hear it for the Rayburn Rockets. I'm Clarissa Partida, the proud principal at Rayburn Elementary, and I am honored to introduce Leslie Longoria, our Teacher of the Year. All right, Thigpen Zavala, let's hear a big cheer for Thigpen Zavala Hawks. I'm the proud principal of TZ, and I'd like to introduce our wonderful Teacher of the Year, Rolando Fuentes.
Wilson Warriors, where you at? Make some noise! Hi, my name is Erica Garcia, proud principal of Wilson Elementary, and our Teacher of the Year is Miss Ellen Simon.
Mr. Alvarez, principal of the Mighty Mustangs. Our teacher of the year, Celso Gonzalez, and our tech teacher of the year, Mr. Andy Thompson.
ING Mighty Owls, we're happy to present our Teacher of the Year, Travis Barrera.
Brown Middle School, make some noise! It is my honor to introduce our Campus Teacher of the Year and the Secondary Teacher of the Year for our district, Patricia Moss! Go Dobies!
Kathy Middle School Cobras, where are you at? Make some noise! Presenting our amazing Teacher of the Year, Ms. Yesenia Cuellar. Woo! It's a great day to be a Cobra!
Let's make some noise for Escandon Eagles! I'm Carla Rodriguez, proud principal of Escandon Elementary. Please help me to give a big round of applause to our Teacher of the Year, Miss Michelle Canchola. Coming to you live from the land of the Grizzlies. We are Gonzales Elementary, tradition of excellence. I'm Chris Hernandez, and I'm so proud to introduce our Teacher of the Year, Gina Negrete.
Camera, lights, action! It's Sam Houston in the house! Introducing our Teacher of the Year, Monica Cerato. Hello, my name is Erica Salinas Alonso, proud principal of Jackson Elementary. And introducing our Teacher of the Year, Miss America Magnon.
Good afternoon, I'm Rachel Montgomery, principal of Theodore Roosevelt Elementary. And I'm proud to introduce our Bronco Teacher of the Year, Miss Maribel Flores. And now, McAllen ISD, I want you to give it up for your Elementary Counselor of the Year from Theodore Roosevelt Elementary, Miss Paula Salinas. Go Broncos!
Good afternoon. Monica Kaufman here, principal of the James Nicky Rowe High School. Also, proud principal of our Teacher of the Year, Mr. Carlos Aguirre.
Let's hear it for Lamar Academy. My name is Jeanette Nino, and I serve as the principal and IB head of school at Lamar Academy. Please welcome Jose Luis Gomez, Teacher of the Year at Lamar, and also Secondary Counselor of the Year, Rebecca Lerma.
Good afternoon, my name is Ignacio Alaniz, proud new principal at De Leon Middle School. And our Teacher of the Year is Mrs. Laura Escamilla.
Awesome Falcons, make some noise! My name is Connie Camacho, the proud principal of FASA Middle School, where we rise together. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Evila Lin.
From Alvarez Elementary, Melissa Lara, proud principal. Go Tigers! Introducing my Teacher of the Year, Mr. Ricardo Morales. Jessica Rodriguez, principal at Castañeda Elementary. Introducing our campus and district elementary Teacher of the Year, Ms. Rocio Torres. Where are the Garza unicorns at? Woo! Nancy Valenzuela, proud principal
of the Year, Glenda Garza.
Hi everyone, I'm Monica Garza, proud principal of Hendricks Elementary. And our Teacher of the Year is Coach Jose Diaz.
Good afternoon. I am the proud principal. I'm Yvonne Caldwell of McAllen Elementary. Make some noise. Our Teacher of the Year is Patty Asaldua. Go Challengers!
Good afternoon all. I am the very proud principal of Sanchez Scholars. And our Teacher of the Year is Becky Jackson.
What's up, McAllen? Y'all got your popcorn ready? I'm Juan Nevares, my Teacher of the Year, somewhere here, Corina Reina. Now, wait. Tap your heels, repeat after me. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like Seguin Elementary!
And now we'll be giving a shout out to our divisions and all our support staff.
Welcome back everyone. I'm Adele Felix. I'm the Assistant Superintendent for Business Operations. Business Office. Accounting. Payroll pays all our checks. Special funding. And Department of Technology. Welcome back.
Hi, I'm Ale Gonzalez, Assistant Superintendent for District Operations. Let's hear it for our nurses. Let's hear it for our purchasing team. Let's hear it for student outreach. Let's hear it for student operations. Let's hear it for FMO. Let's hear it for transportation. Let's hear it for child nutrition workers.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Maribel Elizondo, Interim Assistant Superintendent for Instruction. Let's hear it for our Fine Arts Department. Let's hear it for our Assessment Division. Professional Learning and Development. Advanced Academic Team. Bilingual Services. Career and Technology, College and Career and Counseling, 504 RTI and Dyslexia, Digital Learning and Library Services, our Special Education Department, woo! Our Regional Day and School Program of the Deaf, state and federal programs. And I think that's it. Way to go, Instructional Service Department. Woo!
Hello, my name is Todd Miller, and we saved the best for last. Human Resources Department, back in the corner. Our Employee Benefits Department, and everybody benefits from the Employee Benefits Department. So God bless you all. And last but not least, our Student Support Services Department. Thank you all very much. Have a blessed day.
All right, a couple more quick shout outs. How about all our coaches, athletics? All those champions they produce. Internal audit, let's have a cheer for them. Marketing communications. And then finally, how about our police department, all the work they do? All right, thank you all once again. And as our teachers make their way back to their seats and our dance team members make their way to their seats, how about another hand for our Teachers of the Year, our counselors and tech teachers of the year?
Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my
All right, I'd like to introduce some special guests, some important guests that we have here today, starting with our McAllen ISD Executive Leadership Team. Our Acting Superintendent, Dr. Rosaba de Hoyos, is here. And say hi to her family members, they're here as well. Then our Interim Assistant Superintendent for Instructional Services, Maribel Elizondo. And Assistant Super for Business, Adele Felix. Assistant Super for District Operations, Ali Gonzalez. Assistant Super for Human Resources, Todd Miller. Director of Athletics, Brian McClinney. Director of Fine Arts, Deborah Loya. And our Chief of Police, Joey Silva. And from the city of McAllen, we have our mayor, the Honorable Javier Villalobos. From our city commission, representing District 1, Mr. Tony Aguirre. Here from District 6 is Pepe Cabeza de Vaca. From Hidalgo County, we have Commissioner from Precinct 4, Eli Torres. From South Texas College, Dr. Rebecca De Leon. And Dr. Sylvia Flores, and Dr. Ionid Petrosian. From the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen, Director Delinda Alcantar. She's also representing STC. She sits on their board of directors. From the McAllen Education Foundation, we have Christine Wallace, Aisha Gonzalez, and Jamie Rosas. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the president of our Board of Trustees, Miss Debbie Crane Aliseda.
Hi, everybody. Please allow me to introduce the rest of my team. Vice President, Trustee Sam Saldivar. Secretary, Trustee Sofia Benya. Trustee Lizzie Hiddleman. Trustee Erica Del Garza. Trustee Lucia Regalado. And Trustee Aaron Rivera. Talented stars of our remarkable McAllen ISD family. It is with immense joy and profound pride I come before you today as the representative of your esteemed Board of Trustees at this commencement of another star-studded school year at McAllen ISD. In the glittering world of Hollywood, stars grace the big movie screens, captivating audiences worldwide with their exceptional talents. Here, within the halls of McAllen ISD, an A-rated school district, we have gold superstars who captivate the audience of 20,000 students with their mesmerizing lessons. You, your immense talent, your passion, and your unwavering dedication outshine even the brightest Hollywood celebrities. Yes, indeed, you are the true stars. On behalf of your Board of Trustees, we roll out the red carpet to express our gratitude. Gratitude to all of you who play pivotal roles in our star-studded family. Your efforts make McAllen ISD's gold shine brightly. Thank you for nurturing not only academic growth, but also curiosity, compassion, and kindness. In moments of challenge or crisis, it's you. It's you that guide our students through the storm. In moments of victories and triumph, it's you that celebrate their achievements. As we step onto the scene of this new school year, we want you, our teachers, to remember that just like the movie stars gracing the Hollywood big screen, you are not alone. You are lifted up by your ensemble cast of over 3,000 McAllen ISD staff members made up of your incredible superintendent, Dr. De Hoyos, her incredible assistant superintendents, your administrators, your librarians, your counselors, your bus drivers, your cafeteria workers, your police officers, your academic coaches, athletic coaches, reading coaches, math coaches, your custodians, your paras, your coordinators, your directors, your secretaries, your data miners, your facilities and maintenance workers, your nurses, your technology experts, payroll, accounting, human resources, health and benefits, insurance, social workers, auditors, communications and television, interpreters, groundkeepers, the list goes on and on. That list of ensemble cast members is long. Yet with even all of your ensemble cast, to achieve that perfect performance that wins that coveted gold trophy, you need the extras on the set. And in McAllen, Texas, we've got lots of extras. The city of McAllen with our mayor, Javier Villalobos, with our city commissioner, Commissioner Aguirre, with our Boys and Girls Club, with our county commissioners, Commissioner Eli Torres, with Eddie Cantu, Precinct 2, with STC, with UTRGV, with the Chamber of Commerce, with McAllen Education Foundation, with Junior League, there's so many capable kids, there's so many partners that we have in McAllen, there's so many extras in the city of McAllen. Together, you teachers, the movie stars, the ensemble, the extras on the set, we are a united cast with a shared script, all playing our part on the grand movie set of education. Remember that your Board of Trustees, to us, to your community, and most importantly to the children, you are the superstars. And together, we are writing scripts that are literally changing the world one child at a time. On behalf of your Board of Trustees, we look forward to the red carpet of graduation in May 2024 to celebrate the stars that this incredible cast will have birthed. Remember, we are all here on the same set in the same movie, and this entire cast is going to win that McAllen ISD Gold. Thank you so much.
He has been serving as our mayor for 2 years now. Would you please welcome our mayor of the city of McAllen, the Honorable Javier Villalobos.
You know, when in Rome, do as Romans do. I'm Javier Villalobos, the proud mayor of the city of McAllen. And we have with Commissioner District 1, Tony Aguirre. Commissioner District 6, Pepe Cabeza de Vaca. And Commissioner District 4, Rudy Castillo. Where's the confetti? I'm telling you, next year we're bringing our own crew, our own confetti. So I'm just warning you for next year. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here to welcome you all to this school year. It's amazing what you all do, and it's amazing the relationship the city of McAllen has with the McAllen ISD. And not necessarily just McAllen ISD, but all governmental entities. I haven't seen the cooperation that we have right now. At this point in time, like never before. To the trustees, administration, whatever we can do from the city of McAllen, we are just a phone call away. Ladies and gents, you all have a fantastic year. God bless you all and good luck.
How about one more hand for our school board and our mayor? We appreciate their leadership and partnership. And now this is a special portion of our program where we recognize our men and women who have served in the military and protected our nation. As our orchestra and choir provide a musical salute with our Armed Forces medley, we ask that all veterans in our audience to please come up to the risers here in the front of the stage so they can be recognized. So please, all veterans of all the armed forces, please come right up to the risers as we play our Armed Forces medley. The U.S. Army.
We have hit the dusty trail, and those caissons go rolling along. Under march, right and proud, hear the farmers' soldiers shout, while those caissons go rolling along. For it's hi-hi-he in the field artillery. Call out your numbers loud and strong, and wherever we go, we will always know that those caissons go rolling along.
The Coast Guard.
We're always ready for the call. We place our trust in Thee. Through surf and storm and howling gale, I shall our purpose be. Semper Paratus is our cry, our fame and glory too. To fight, to save, or fight and die, I, Coast Guard, will war for you.
The U.S. Marine Corps.
Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First we fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marine.
The Air Force.
Go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Our boys, give 'em the gun. Down we die, spotting our flame from under. Off with one hell of a roar. We live in fame, we go down in fame. Nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
the Navy.
Anchors away, my boys, anchors away. Farewell to college joys, we sail the break of day, 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 day. One last night on shore, drink to the fun, until we meet once more. Here's wishing you a happy voyage. Oh.
Now, as they make their way back to their seats, how about one more big hand for all our veterans? And now turn our attention to the big screen. You know, to some, they might call us teachers, or all of us are considered educators since we all contribute in some way, shape, or form to the educational mission. And that's what they might call us, but to children, you guys are stars. And that's what leads us into our theme today. And we've tied in the Hollywood theme this afternoon. So let's take a moment to cast the spotlight once more on our Teachers of the Year in this short video.
We're all Teachers of the Year at Jackson. We all help each other. Any teacher from any grade can come to another teacher and we help each other, we share materials. Teaching can be hard at times, so when we help each other and we try our best to help a child, it makes it more rewarding. So every teacher at Jackson should be Teacher of the Year.
I've always wanted to be a teacher. In fact, when I was younger, I used to make my younger sibling play school with me. My philosophy of teaching is to create an environment where children are lifelong learners and music appreciators. The lifelong learning doesn't just apply to music, it applies to creating challenges, overcoming challenges, having a hunger for discovery, and pushing their brains to do things that they never thought possible.
One summer, I was inspired when I was volunteering with the Life Skills program at my home district, and that summer was life-changing. It made me realize what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, to continue to advocate and provide assistance and support for students with special needs.
My second grade teacher was a big inspiration for me. She was a lot of a huge emotional and academic support for me in that time. I remember writing in my third grade journal I found a few years back that I wanted to be a teacher, right? So I had kind of already set my mind to becoming a teacher one day. And as I grew older, I became involved in my church. I was a Sunday school teacher and I realized that I really loved working with kids. And so now here I am, serving our community.
The most important thing is to be able to build a relationship with students, because I've noticed that the more that you're able to talk to them or the more they can relate to you, that's when they start working harder. That's when they're like, okay, I'm not doing just this because of grade, I'm doing this because as a class or as a teacher, like I want to feel proud of myself and I want my teacher to feel proud of me as well.
I grew up here all my life. I went to Rayburn Elementary, I went to Morris Middle School, and then I went to McAllen High School. So knowing that my students are now a reflection of that, I can see their potential every day that I walk into the classroom, and I can see where, even after leaving for college, knowing that you have that goal in mind, when I left, I knew that I wanted to come back.
My teaching philosophy is to provide students with the opportunities to be successful in my classroom. My goal is to help them become inquirers so that they find the answers to their own questions and they can become curious of the world around them. Working for McAllen ISD means a lot to me. I'm actually a product of McAllen. I graduated from Memorial High School, and like my teachers, how they provided me with the tools I needed to be ready for the real world, now I get to do the same for the students of Alvarez Elementary.
I decided to become a teacher to make a difference in student lives, not just one life, but many. My philosophy of teaching is to create a safe learning environment. I want students to feel comfortable asking questions, not to be shy, to encourage them to ask questions when they need help.
I take my job very serious, and my philosophy is that every child, no matter what background, no matter where they come from, it doesn't matter who the child is. Every child deserves the highest quality of education that they can possibly get. And it is the responsibility of the teacher to ensure that that form of education is offered to that child. I believe that they all should be held to high standards, regardless of their background, regardless of what they've done in the past, what you've heard about them in the past. It doesn't matter. Once they step foot in my classroom, I know that every child that's in here will receive the best quality education that I can possibly give them.
Originally, I wanted to be a doctor, but after seeing the shows, I realized that it was not for me, seeing the whole bloodshed. So I still wanted to help people, and I had so many wonderful teachers along the way that inspired me, that showed me compassion, that believed in me. So I wanted to go back and I wanted to instill that in our community, in our kids. Being in the classroom, being with the students, it is really a dream come true.
I became a teacher because I enjoy teaching children. The joy that comes from watching a child learn and grow is just so rewarding. And knowing the fact that I could help build a child up is just so amazing. Like using words that could even possibly change their future, as one teacher did mine, is just incredible and just a privilege.
What I think is that everybody needs a chance. So when we do our lessons in the gym, we try to get every kid to try. Okay, I'm not looking for the best athlete. I'm not looking for the one who can make all the shots or hit the ball all the time. Just effort. Give me participation, you're gonna be okay. Try, you're gonna be all right.
My philosophy of teaching is based on relationships. I feel that any child will work for you as long as there's love and trust for their teacher. Praising students on a job well done and showing that you believe in them makes all the difference in the world.
My philosophy in teaching is to be able to inspire students, to allow them to grow every day and come to school wanting to learn. I want them to be able to feel comfortable and welcomed in a caring and loving environment so they can grow and learn as much as they can and take it home and apply all their learning outside in the real world.
My passion for teaching started since I was a little girl because both my parents were teachers, educators in Mexican rural communities, and through them I could see firsthand how influential the words and actions of good teachers could be. And that's when I knew I wanted to do the same and become a teacher. My philosophy of teaching is to instill in my students a long-lasting love of learning and to engage them with fun activities and constant motivation.
Since I was a little girl, my mom taught here in McAllen. As a toddler, I would try out all of her lessons beforehand. Watching my mom teach here really brought me into teaching. My philosophy of teaching is that everybody can learn, and as long as you adapt everything for that student to learn, they're going to be successful and they're going to be productive in the community.
My philosophy of teaching is I know that teachers can make a world of a difference. We could inspire the children, they could become risk takers, problem solvers, and eventually be creative thinkers, and they'll be able to take their own learning into their hands.
What made me decide to become a teacher was I was a room mom in Corpus Christi for all of my children, and everybody would always tell me, you're always here, and I just loved being around the students, the children, helping, and so they kind of motivated me and told me, you should go to school to be a teacher, and I sure did. I knew that I always wanted to be. We played as little children. I was always the teacher. And I decided to go to school. My last one started kindergarten.
So it goes back to when I was in high school. My English 4 teacher was so inspiring that after her class, I decided that I wanted to pursue a degree in literature. My philosophy of teaching is that every student has the potential to learn, and that's when we as educators step in and we motivate them and encourage them to continue their education and encourage them to never give up.
I decided to become a teacher because of my aunt Arminda Ramirez. Back as I was a little girl in maybe 2nd grade, I would go and help her every single summer, and I would decorate her classroom with bulletin boards, and at that moment I realized that that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a teacher. and I never look back, and I never ever regret being a professional. I love what I do. I love my students. I love what, their success and everything. So to me, being a teacher has been a true blessing in my life.
I think teaching is a calling. People do it because they love it, because it involves a lot of people, communication. It actually takes a village to build a child. I feel like we need to educate the future educators. So I love mentoring student teachers and young band directors.
I was inspired to be a teacher once I went to college and took some sign language classes. I really wanted to work with the deaf community, and McAllen ISD has a regional day school program for the deaf here. So I was able to do that by working here. It gave me the ability to advocate for the students here and be able to teach them.
One of my favorite quotes that I like to send out with all my emails and that I like to use a lot in my classroom is by Aristotle. And it's, when it comes to children, educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. And I truly, truly believe that. I feel like if you can't genuinely give children your heart and show them that you genuinely want to help them and care about them, then they won't open themselves up to you.
A lot of teachers say the same thing, but there are so many just amazing teachers here that will go above and beyond for the school and for the kids. Knowing that I was nominated amongst other teachers like that kind of have this shared vision and goal for our campus, it was just a huge honor, and I respect those teachers so much, and I feel grateful and I feel proud that I get to work side by side with those teachers.
My teaching philosophy is one of inclusion for all students. Whether it be the student who is quiet, sitting in the back of the class, to the student who is loud and rowdy and jumping at pep rallies, to a student who is a self-contained special ed student. I believe that all students and all kids have special, unique abilities and characteristics that can make our community special.
My philosophy is to be kind and to help everyone. Give expecting nothing thereof. And the best compliment that I received after I was named Teacher of the Year was from a parent, and said that she enjoyed every day that I was on morning duty because I would greet her son with a smile, because smiles are contagious, and I'm trying to do my part to spread it around.
I think students need structure and routine, and once kids feel that consistency, there are no surprises, especially when it comes to math, because many students suffer from math anxiety. So it's my job to try to reduce that, and I reduce that by consistency, by routine, by being structured, by being organized, and that helps a long way.
My mom is an educator, and I always feel like education kind of landed on my lap. I look back and I think of all the different people that have influenced me up until this point, and I feel like they played a role into how I do things in the classroom. There's really not a pinpoint where I decided, yes, this is where I want to become a teacher. It was more of everyone who has played that role in my life has really led me to this point here.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from our District Teachers of the Year. First, we have Rocio Torres from Castaneda. And then we have Patricia Moss from Brown Middle School.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's so good to see everyone back and ready to begin a new school year. As I stand here today, I feel humbled and blessed to have been named the Elementary District Teacher of the Year. To begin, I'd like to give thanks to my Castañeda family for being so incredibly kind and for their dedication to our students. To my principal, Ms. Rodriguez, for your unwavering support and trust in me. To my children, who are the reason I want to be the best version of myself, and especially to my husband, who couldn't be here today, but he's so proud of me. Anytime he introduces me to somebody, he doesn't fail to mention that I'm the District Teacher of the Year. You probably have heard him. As you begin this new school year, I want you to remember this saying: you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. Is that really a given? Let's analyze that. I've heard teachers say some students simply do not want to learn, no matter what you do. The phrase about the horse in the water is often used to reference these children. You can put all the information they need in front of them, but they will not use it to learn. But what if we make the horse really, really thirsty? Let's make the horse so thirsty that the thought of drinking water is the only thing left on the horse's mind. Then let's lead the horse to a pond of water and see what it does. I guarantee the horse will run into the water and gulp it down. So how does that apply to our students? The answer is motivation. You see, by the time students enter your classroom, they may have come across a number of people who have convinced them that their learning abilities are limited. By the time they step foot in your classroom, it may be engraved on their minds that they're not as smart as their peers, and trying to be is simply humiliating. As a teacher, what do? Do you allow them to continue thinking this way? Or are you willing to move mountains to change the child's attitude and future? I continually choose the second option, and I will tell you why. As adults, we have to think of scenarios similar to those which our students experience in the classroom. When I told my husband that I was selected as my campus teacher of the year, the first thing he said was, "What's next? What are you going to compete for next?" I was dumbfounded. He made me feel uncomfortable because what I had already accomplished was enough for me. Then I started to think about why it bothered me that he could not just say congratulations and move on. It was because he was making me believe something about myself that I did not believe to be true. In no way did I place myself in a category of that caliber. That is, not until he put that idea in my head. It was an incredible feeling to know that he thought so highly of me. But even then, it was easier for me to just be satisfied with my campus level recognition. In this way, if I did not win District Teacher of the Year, I would not be disappointed in myself. There it is. This is exactly why students sometimes do not try. As teachers, you know students sometimes push back when you ask them to do something. It dawned on me that we experience fears just like the children in our classroom do. And if grown-ups have a difficult time regulating their thoughts and emotions, what makes us think children can do any better? Children are resilient and they do learn how to cope, but we can make them face their fears through nurturing and high-quality instruction. Just like I felt a sense of pride when someone believed I was capable of more, the children in your class will too. The crowd often gets the loudest in a track meet when there's a runner left at the very end, and they want to encourage that runner to finish strong. You can be that crowd for your students, even if they're the last runner in the race. At McAllen ISD, we like to use the word family, and that's for a good reason. My first year was at Roosevelt Elementary. Denise, Rod, and Jackie, you took me under your wing and known each other for years, right from the start. Being a first-year teacher was not so scary thanks to you. At Castañeda Elementary, we take pride in working together to accomplish a common goal. And we know we have each other's backs no matter what. Everyone in this room today is an essential part of this family. Whether you are in charge of making sure our buildings run smoothly, that our kids are fed nutritious lunches, that our students are safe from danger, or that they have a form of transportation to and from school, we each have a role that helps this district function smoothly. Let's continue to create that sense of family for each other and for our students, so that together we can continue to make this district the best it can be. As we embark on a new year full of opportunities and fresh starts, let's remember that with enough motivation, a student can accomplish any challenge that you set for them. Believe in your students because they may be afraid to believe in themselves, and they may be afraid to fail. There may be a bumpy road ahead, but come May, you will sleep soundly at night, knowing that you gave your students the will to do anything, Thank you, everyone, and let's make this school year one to remember.
Hi. First and foremost, I would like to welcome all of you back to yet another new school year filled with anticipation and enthusiasm. I hope you had a restful summer and are ready to tackle the new journey that lies ahead. A new school year brings a promise of new beginnings. It is a fresh chapter in a story of learning, growth, and inspiration. It is a time for reflection and a chance to build upon the successes of your past experiences. In a world that is constantly evolving, your role continues to be of great importance. You are more than just an educator. You are the foundation of our future. Every lesson you teach, every encouraging word you say, every act of kindness you do, and every moment of guidance you provide helps in shaping the minds and the hearts of our students. As educators, we understand the power of knowledge and the duties that come with our role. However, we're not here to solely impart facts. We are here to unlock potential, ignite curiosity, and foster critical thinking. More importantly, we have the ability to inspire our students to reach for even greater heights they never imagined possible. You can instill a sense of empathy that leads to a more compassionate world and cultivate a love for learning that lasts a lifetime. It is a privilege to be entrusted with this duty, and I am confident that the dedicated educators of McAllen ISD are more than up for the challenge. Your influence and impact goes far beyond the walls of your classroom. They will reach into the lives of your students, their families, and your entire community. However, this is a great responsibility, so all of you remember to take care of yourselves. You cannot continue to inspire and uplift others if your own self is not taken care of. Your well-being is vital to your ability to guide and support the next generation. May this school year be filled with growth, discovery, boundless opportunities, and profound impact that only educators like all of you can make. Again, welcome back, and to my BMS family, I love you all.
They made him blow a bugle for his Uncle Sam. It really brought him down because he couldn't jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next day the cap went out and drafted the band. And now the company jumped.
This next part, I don't think we've ever done this where we've recognized our Campus Teachers of the Year from all previous years. If you've been a Campus Teacher of the Year, would you please stand and be recognized? A lot of teaching excellence and wisdom. Thank you. And now we have a special presentation from the McAllen Education Foundation. And this kind of ties into our theme because it's like the Oscars. You don't know, they're going to announce some winners. You don't know who's going to win. Since 1996, this nonprofit has supported McAllen ISD schools and teachers. They have awarded more than 400 innovative teaching grants during that time, worth more than $580,000. It's benefited more than 60,000 students. And they have 12 winners to announce this evening. So if you hear your name or the name of your grant called, please come up to the risers, and we will take a group picture at the end of all 12 of our grant winners. So here representing McAllen Ed Foundation, please welcome Jamie Rosas, Christine Wallace, and Aisha Gonzalez.
Seem to understand, because the next.
Hello, McAllen ISD. The energy in this room is spectacular, and I'm just really proud to be a part of it all. So thank you. Thank you for having us. As Mark mentioned, my name is Jamie Brown Rosas, and on behalf of the McAllen Education Foundation and members that are here today, Christine Wallace and Aisha Gonzalez. Hi, friends. We are just so proud to help support this amazing district full of energetic educators who are always looking for more opportunities for their students. So congratulations to all of you, really. As a member of the business community, a product of McAllen ISD. Hello, Jackson Elementary, Lamar, McAllen Memorial, go Stangs. And I'm also a mom to 2 young children. I am very excited for the future of MISD. Now, I mentioned being a mom because our moms and dads are truly our first teachers. Am I right? And in fact, my first teacher, my mom, is sitting right here in the front row, also a former member of the foundation. Hi, Dora Brown. I love you. Okay, yes. Okay, so I'm here on assignment, right? And maybe one of the best and most fun assignments that I've been provided with, and that is to announce the winners of the McAllen Education Innovative Teaching Grants. Now, our team read through each and one of these applications. I was one of those on my dining room table reading through them. And I must say that our teachers truly have a passion for creativity and just really teaching outside of the box. So I'm amazed. So here we go. I will announce your winners in no particular order. So the grant name is Let Them Play, Engaging and Meaningful Learning, Yvette Benavides, Houston Elementary. Take the Solar Challenge, Houston Elementary. Carmina Lopez, Elisena Rios, Elisa Rivera. The next one is Canvas Connections, Perez Elementary, Jessica Garza. The next one is Classroom Farmers, Castañeda Elementary, Rocio Torres. The next one is Creative Collective, Kathy Middle School, Maritza Garcia. Next is Fun and Colorful Vocabulary, Houston Elementary, Monica Cerrato, Nereida Valle, Patricia Silva. Next we have Strides Outdoor Classroom, Achieve Early College High School, Whitney Maupin. Next is the Great Arts Show, Escandon Elementary, Chris Munoz. Next is Let's Play with Germs, Travis Middle School, Karen Dougherty. Get Out and Learn, Roosevelt Elementary, Selena Maya, Paula Salinas. Hops on Wheels, Thigpen Zavala, Matthew Ludlam. And our last one is CrossFit, Mental and Physical Conditioning, ING Center, Elias Torres, Lidia Martinez. So this is a total of 12 grants and an award amount of $19,092.32. Congratulations, teachers. We're very proud of you. Okay.
If our MEF representatives could step forward, I'd like you all to be in the photo along with our acting superintendent, Dr. De Hoyos, and our board president, Debbie Crane Aliseda. Let's go ahead and bring up the rest of our board members as well. We have enough room. right, parents, if you want to come up. Just kidding. All right, but how about one more hand for all our McAllen Ed Foundation grant winners? And we appreciate tremendously the support of the McAllen Education Foundation. All right, next up we have a special cinematic salute to teachers.
Hollywood, movie stars,
fictionalized stories,
larger than life.
the stories and characters we see on the big screens
are undoubtedly dramatized. Certainly, we've all experienced those moments in movies
in which the situation and characters are familiar to us.
So we know what will happen
in real life. That's not real.
Well, obviously, it's a movie. It's fake.
But there are stories that, at its core,
share the truth.
Many of the most inspirational movies that we value
are based on some of the most inspirational people we have in our society.
Here
Educators
are just a few of those movie moments
that capture the inspirational power of teachers like you.
Mr. Holland had a profound influence on my life, on a lot of lives I know, and yet I get the feeling he considers a great part of his own life misused. Rumor had it that he was writing this symphony, and it would make him famous, rich, or both. But Mr. Holland is not rich. He's not famous, at least except for our little town. So, it may be easy for him to consider himself a failure. And he would be wrong, because I think he has achieved a success far beyond riches and fame. Look around you. There is not a life in this room that you have not touched, and we are all better people because of it. We are your symphony, Mr. Holland. We are the melody and the notes of your opus, and we are the music of your life.
We don't read and write poetry because it's cute. We read and write poetry because we are members of the human race. And the human race is filled with passion. And medicine, law, business, engineering, these are noble pursuits, but they are necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, love, romance, these are the reasons that we are staying alive for. To quote from Whitman, "O me, O life, of the questions of these reoccurring, of the endless trains of the faithless, of cities of the foolish. What good amid these, O me, O life? Answer that you are here, that life exists, and identity. That the powerful play goes on, and you may contribute your verse. That the powerful play goes on, and you may contribute your verse. What will your verse be?
The evaluation assignment was to grade yourself on the work you're doing. You gave yourself an F. What was that about? Oh, really? You know what this is? This is a big slap in the face to me and everyone else in this class. I don't want any excuses. I know what you're up against. We are all up against something. So you better make up your mind, because until you have the guts to look at me straight in the eye and tell me that this is what you deserve, I am not letting you fail.
even if that means coming to your house every night until you finish your work. I see who you are. Do you understand me? I see you, and you are not failing.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that no one is insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. And it's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let that shine, we let everyone's permission to do the same. We are liberated from our fear. We let others do the same. Sir, I just want to say thank you. You saved my life.
Many of these Hollywood movies
are based on true stories.
They are real.
And though some of us can certainly
and maybe proudly be known as
a character,
the fact is, you are an inspiration to us all.
You are the motivators and the coaches,
the counselors and directors,
the happiness creators,
the bad news bearers,
and the second or only parent figures that we may have.
There is nothing fake about that.
We're not acting when we say
that you are the real life inspirational characters.
You are the stars in the story of our lives.
And please, don't you ever forget that.
Your role is to change lives.
So, keep playing your part.
And have a wonderful year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
About one more hand for our thespians under Mr. Jason Barrera. We all work together for one common goal, and that's to get students ready or kids ready for the world of tomorrow, for the adult world. So right now, let's take a look at that last moment before we send them off. Here are some highlights from the 2023 graduation ceremonies.
If I could leave the class of 2023 with one piece of advice, I'd leave y'all with this. Know that your goals can and will change as you age. Life is short. You can't do everything. So always have some perspective about what's most important at any given moment.
To my fellow graduates, I implore you, embrace the uncertainty that lies ahead. Embrace the diversity of thought, the difference in experience, and the multitude of possibilities that await us. Let us challenge ourselves, push beyond our comfort zones with determination, resilience, and unwavering belief in yourself. Make a lasting difference in whatever path we choose.
Realizing and doing are completely different tasks. It's very hard. Changing something about yourself, it's not easy. But try even if you fail. That's what maturity is. To understand you have problems and routinely work towards growing past them, even if you stumble on the way.
experience some of the best days of our lives, or rather some of the best moments of our lives, however small they may be. However small our interactions may have been, everyone has had an impact on them, as we all have had on each other. Growing apart doesn't change the fact that for a long time we grew side by side. Our roots will always be tangled, and I'm glad for that. As we stand on the precipice of our future, I want to remind you to live in courage and excitement. We are all given one life, make the absolute most of it.
And now we have a special treat for you. Movie theme songs like you've never heard them before. And here to perform are our mariachi program students from McAllen High, from Rowe High School, and from Memorial High. They're under the direction of Mr. Alex Trevino. And turning your attention to the right side of our stage as we bring up our lights. Here they are performing Dr. Zhivago, Gone with the Wind, and then Jailhouse Rock.
Hello, everyone. We are so excited to be here with you guys to celebrate the beginning of the new school year. And to close off our performance, we would like all of you to get up and dance and sing along to this next selection called Jailhouse Rock by the famous Elvis Presley. So, without further ado, Jailhouse Rock!
In the county jail, the prison band was there and they began to wail. The band was jumping and the drum began to swing. The shooter pedals knocked out, jailbird sing, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the Courtville block, dancing to the jailhouse rock.
Jailhouse Rock.
Number 47 sets number 3. Not the cutest jailbird I ever did see. I sure beats a lot in with your company. Come on into the Jailhouse Rock with me. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block. Let's dance into the Jailhouse Rock. Come on, everybody, let's dance.
Stone, way over in the corner weeping all alone. The water said, hey buddy, don't you be no square. Can't find a partner, use a wooden chair. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the Jailhouse Rock.
Shifty Henry said it bugs for heaven's sake. No one's looking, now's a chance to make a break. Bugsy turned to Shifty and he said, Nix, Nix, but wanna stick around a while and get my kicks. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the Jailhouse Rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the Jailhouse Rock. Everybody in the whole cell block dancing to the Jailhouse Rock.
All I can say after that was just, wow. That was something. And now, McAllen ISD, we raise the bar every year. Our standard is excellence. That's our goal all the time. We soar to new heights. Let's take a look now at some of the big wins and big memories from last school year.
Forward, 130.12, passing 10,000 for 17,000. 5maintain flight, we'll teach you on 130.12.
Flight 527, runway 8 kilo, you're cleared for takeoff.
In McAllen ISD, not even the sky is the limit anymore. Students can actually aspire to become pilots.
So they definitely asked preemptively, what was the coolest part? What are some challenges we're facing? And I told them, coolest part, we're flying planes. It's so cool.
The course culminated with the wing ceremony in May. Last school year was a year like no other in McAllen ISD. Aviation program students were not the only ones flying this year. In the summer of 2023, students flew to Spain to study at the University of Salamanca for 2 weeks. It's McAllen ISD's inaugural study abroad program. Colleges and universities have offered these for years, but they are rare at the public school level.
You know, it's an A-rated district, and that has meaning to it. That means that we're the best of the best. So by having these opportunities, you know, we can look at our sports, but especially the study abroad program that's really being developed, that's a great way, you know, to be in a great district that feels that way.
Barbecue. It's a Texas staple, and now it's competitive. McAllen ISD held its first barbecue competition in 2023. 8 high school teams competed.
It's exciting because it's a different way for kids to collaborate, learn about each other, learn about something that brings us all together, which is food.
The food categories included ribs, chicken, beans, and dessert. Congrats to this year's champions, Rowe High School's Smokin' Arrow. Things are also heating up in higher academics. A team from McAllen High presented a unique business idea to local professionals and received $10,000 to turn their dream into reality and compete at the state level.
We would come together and think, what do we need to do? You know, how can we be different? How can we help and be different?
In the spring of 2023, officials celebrated a new historic program. The University of Texas Rio Grande Valley and McAllen ISD are now partners in a new collegiate academy, which will open its doors in the fall of 2024. The academy will serve students interested in career tracks like health science, computer science, engineering, or education. The Collegiate Academy resulted from advocating for students, and so did this. This spring, McAllen ISD's Director for the Regional Day School Program for the Deaf testified to state lawmakers about the need for the deaf or hard of hearing to be able to communicate with police or other first responders in crucial situations. The solution? A new law which indicates on the driver's license or other form of ID showing that this person may need an interpreter or other form of communication to respond effectively. Known as House Bill 3132, it was signed into law by the governor in June. That wasn't the only noise McAllen ISD made at the state level. This summer, the Texas Restaurant Association named McAllen ISD's Strides program as the winner of the inaugural Texas Restaurant Association's Innovation in Excellence Award. It was the only school program honored at this statewide award ceremony. Since 2019, Strides has served students ages 18 to 22. They learn life skills and even professional certifications in a variety of specialty areas. For the 11th year in a row, the district's fine arts team was recognized for being a national best community for music education. This award goes to fewer than 6% of districts nationwide. And for the 4th straight year, the district has earned the state's District of Distinction Award for the visual arts. This went to fewer than 6% of school districts all over Texas. And how about our counselors? 2 years ago, McAllen ISD made history with one of its counseling programs, Fields Elementary, becoming the first ever in the district to win the Crest Award for counseling programs. So what to do for an encore? Well, how about 29 school Crest Awards? Every single eligible campus won last year. It's an award that only 3% of campuses across Texas earn.
Rio McAllen has shaped me into the director of golf I am today. Annette, Carla, and Andrea, thank you for making my life complete.
McAllen ISD has always enjoyed a rich history of excellence. That tradition came to the fore in June when 3 athletes with McAllen ties were honored with induction into the Rio Grande Valley Sports Hall of Fame. First, longtime Memorial track and cross country coach Tony Trejo. He guided teams to multiple championships in a nearly 4-decade career. Also, former Mackay Bulldog golfer Carlos Espinosa, who later won a collegiate national title and enjoyed a lengthy pro career. Danny Goodwin, also of Mackay, competed in national events and earned multiple state medals in swimming. And congratulations also goes to Mustang trainer Kurt Flugel, who was inducted into the Trainers Hall of Fame. Awards have come at the international level too. McAllen ISD's School Business Department earned a prestigious award for its annual comprehensive financial report for the 13th consecutive year. The Government Finance Officers Association of the U.S. and Canada is the highest recognition in governmental accounting and financial reporting. With skillful handling of the public's dollar, the business and purchasing divisions combined to win 6 state, national, or international awards last year. In McAllen ISD, there are simply no limits. We had a couple of our sponsors wanted to do something special for teachers. They're Bert Ogden Auto Dealership and also Top Golf. So what they did was they're going to give a special prize to two of our educators, two of our McAllen ISD employees. Now, we had a raffle drawing earlier, and here to help me announce the winners is School Board Trustee Sofia Pena. She's also president of Region 1's School Board Association. So we'll start with the Bert Ogden Award, and these are 2 tickets to a big event, the big fight, Vargas versus Vargas, coming up on Saturday, August 26th at Bert Ogden Arena. And if you hear your name, you can just come up here to the stage after the show, and we'll give you the details. You want to announce our winner for Bert Ogden?
Yes, thank you. And, have a great school year, everybody. I'm so proud to be here representing you as one of your trustees on the board, and even more proud that I am the president of the Region 1 School Board Association, also representing the entire region, but proudly representing McAllen ISD. And with that, the winner of the Bert Ogden package is from Travis Middle School. Where's Travis? Samantha Alvarado. Congratulations, Samantha.
And now, Top Golf. This is for an outing for a family to have a great fun and excitement at Top Golf. And now our winner.
And our winner for the Top Golf package is from Fields Elementary. Where's Fields? I see you, Fields. Rosario Flores.
All right, so Samantha Alvarado, Rosario Flores, just come on up to the stage. After the show, we'll give you those details. And now, we'll close with a word from our acting superintendent, Dr. Rosaba de Hoyos. Dr. de Hoyos has been an educator for 30 years. During that time, she has served as a teacher in both elementary and at the secondary level. She's been a counselor, a dean of instruction, a principal, a director, and most recently, assistant superintendent for instructional services. In fact, while a principal at Achieve Early College High, her school earned a national blue ribbon from the U.S. Department of Education. Later that year, she was awarded the Terrell Bell Award for Outstanding School Leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Rosaba de Hoyos.
Thank you. It is with a grateful heart that I stand in front of you today. I'm grateful for each and every one of you, our students, our staff, our community, my family who's here with us today, and my Tori and my Sammy, our board for their leadership. Thank you for everything that you do. Many students, many current actors, doctors, engineers, educators have come through our doors, and many, many more will continue to walk through our doors here at McAllen ISD, simply because of your dedication and your commitment to this organization. As a former teacher, I can't help, but I have to share a story with you. There's a story about a little girl that walked in to one of our first grade classrooms some time back. She came from Reynosa as an immigrant. With no prior schooling, she entered our public school without understanding or speaking the English language. In addition, she had a speech impediment as a result of a long suffering of seizures. Yet, she loved school. She enjoyed learning and excelled mostly in math, because as we know, math is a universal language. She lived in a 12 by 20 foot trailer house with her parents, 2 sisters, and a brother. During her elementary years, her mother became partially blind due to an undiagnosed diabetes. This was very hard for the family and the mother to adjust their way of living, in fear that with no medical care, she would lose complete eyesight. Around the same time, her father suffered an accident at work and became physically disabled and was unable to return to work. With no medical care, no steady income, the family contemplated going back to Reynosa to be with close relatives. Yet they held strong at not going back because of the children. They knew that even with all the challenges they were facing, the only hope for the children was to remain here in the Rio Grande Valley because of public education. They knew then what research shows now. Education can uplift a family out of poverty. And for this family, their children's education was their hope for a better future. This girl's family lived only on a small disability assistance check for several years, up to when the older siblings started to work and contributed to her home. As the youngest of 4, and as she sees herself now, she was the most fortunate because of her older siblings, her amazing parents, and the caring educators in her life. She overcame the family, economic, and health challenges and graduated from high school in 1991, shortly after from college. Today, that girl is standing in front of you as your fearless leader, acting superintendent. This is only possible because of the dedicated and committed educators in my life. My loving family as well. Francis, Elizabeth, Eli, thank you for always protecting me, always providing, always supporting me like you're doing right now. Thank you. The reality is that many of you share a similar story as me. And you're here because of those committed, dedicated, caring, loving educators in your life. The beauty is that because of our own career path, we get to pay it forward to future generations. On August 28th, our classrooms will be full of students just like me a couple of years ago. They will come ready to learn, looking for a mentor, seeking a counselor, a coach, someone to inspire them. I know that many changes have occurred at the beginning of this school year or the beginning of the summer. But one thing that remains the same is our students. Their needs have not changed. Their expectation has not changed. They will be looking for you to mentor them. They will be looking for you to counsel them. They will be looking for you to inspire them. I hope today we have reminded you why you choose this beautiful profession, which is education. McAllen ISD, let's continue to inspire them because we are McAllen ISD!